4 people had picked forms, but only one candidate returned those forms fully fulfilled and met the prerequisite conditions for competing for the presidency, and that candidate was Honorable Jimmy Akena. He was then, from that time, forwarded to the next step of our election of a party president. He was forwarded to the district conferences for nomination. For us here at the headquarters, the process is only to pick nomination forms. And those nomination forms, you take them to those that will nominate you. And that those are district conferences. Immediately after the press conference, the party started organizing to hold district conferences across the country so that they could express themselves about his suitability to head the party for the next 5 years. The district conferences sat on the 16th. The district conferences sat from the 16th up to the 26th of July 2020 for the sole purpose of nomination or rejection of the candidate. 135 districts and 7 municipalities, 7 cities were expected to participate in the exercise. And here below are the preliminary results of the exercise. The provisional results, because we have not received all the results from the various districts, knowing that we still have lockdowns, we have difficulty in movement from one area to another. So far, we have received the results from 135 electoral areas. We have, the provisional results are like this. 104 districts participated and approved or nominated the candidate, and 5 cities also nominated the candidate. 20 districts did not nominate in one way or another. Some did not meet the necessary quorum for them to do the job. Some did not feel that they needed even to do it. And 1 city also did not. That gives us 109 electoral areas, 109 electoral areas, giving us a percentage of 84%, nominated Honorable Jimmy Akena as a party president. And 21 districts and 21 electoral areas, which is 16%, did not nominate him. And we still have 11 districts and 1 city, or 12 electoral areas that have not yet returned their, who have not yet returned their results, but we are expecting them anytime. By our party constitution, by our party constitution, 1/3 of the districts of Uganda participating in the nomination exercise, 1/3 of those districts must nominate you before you can be presented to the next level of our electoral process. Honorable Jimmy Akena has had 84% nominating him, meaning that he can now be taken to the next level of our electoral process, which is the delegates conference. It is the delegates conference that will give us the final one. And that delegates conference is due to sit on the 1st of August, or next Saturday. The communication people, where is he first? The communication people will tell you where the delegates conference will be sitting. And I welcome you there to see what the process looks like in Uganda People's Congress. Who participated in this exercise and gave it validity? Because if they didn't, we would have been in hot soup today. But since they participated, we are now ready for the next step. I want to thank them. I want to thank everybody that assisted in this organization, the delegates of the district conferences. I want to thank all those that turned up and voted at the district conferences. And I want to encourage everybody that is UPC to continue working hard for the party so that the party can attain the necessary level of strength and maturity to lead this country. We still have the ability to do so. We have had it before, and we still have the ability, and we can do it. If the delegates conference elects Honorable Jimmy Akena as president of Uganda People's Congress on Saturday for his next 5 years, I can tell you here that that will be the flag bearer of our party in the next general elections. He needs your support. He needs your hard work so that he can put up a formidable fight for the presidency of this country, and therefore put Uganda People's Congress in the leadership of this country. I want to make it clear that we in Uganda People's Congress When we elect you as our party president, we actually give you two responsibilities. First responsibility is to lead this party to the next strength. The second responsibility we give you at that delegates conference is you to lead us into a general election so that we can come to power. So it is not that we are now, in fact, this is why our process is that very laborious. You can see a man or a woman starts by conceiving into his mind that he can be the leader of Uganda People's Congress. He travels from wherever he is, comes to the Uganda People's headquarters and pick a nomination form, and he pays a fee before we take him even to the districts, and he pays a nomination fee. This time it was of 20 million shillings. Just that is not enough for us. We say, yes, you have met the headquarter requirements. Go down. We send you down to the districts, and you go and campaign within the district conferences, because that's where the leadership is, and that is where the people who are going to look for votes for you are. So you go down there, campaign amongst them. This time we gave them, I think we gave them 90 days within which to crisscross this country so that they can be endorsed or nominated. Here you picked a nomination form, but your nomination goes down. So those people in the district conferences nominate you, bearing in mind that you are going to lead the party to the next strength in the next 5 years. And at the same time, you are going to be their flag bearer. Then you get to, when you finish that hurdle, if say for instance we had more than one person finishing that hurdle, we take you to the delegates conference. And at the delegates conference, when the delegates are debating about your ability, when they are debating your ability, they are actually taking into consideration two things. Can he really build the party? Can he lead us successfully into the general election? And that is what takes you down to the delegates conference. And the delegates conference, which is the highest organ of the party, votes on you to say whether you are right or not. And when they vote on you, they have given you two responsibilities to achieve for them. Lead the party for the next 5 years and make sure that the party in the next 5 years is stronger than when you came in as president. And at the same time, they ask you to go and be their commander in the struggle to lead this country to the next level of strength. And that those of you who have read who have the party constitution, that is Article 13. Article 13, subsection 5. It says so that the man, the woman who picks the votes at the delegates conference becomes party president and flag bearer. Thank you very much.
UPC, Congress of the People. Are you?
UPC.
Are you?
UPC.
Thank you very much. You must come hard.
Thank you.